Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be doing another afternoon tea, but this time it's at Willowbrook Park, which is basically like a country private estate and kind of manor house. And it's around about Hamilton area, so it's about an hour and a half away from Auckland. And yeah, I thought I'd head over. Just arrived, and some of the suites are actually available today, so I've been able to get a chance to kind of look through. So this is Brideshead, I think the suite is called. So if you love the kind of opulent, the kind of gold vibe, you'll really like this. And I don't know if you can kind of see, there's various chandeliers. There's two, I think, chandeliers here, and kind of a stunning bed. And there's a nice little area to kind of work from, which is really nice. That would be really handy for me actually. And yeah, so I thought I'd quickly go around some of the suites. I think they've got 3 suites. There's Chatsworth, Brideshead and Blenheim. So the owners are, one of the owners is originally from the UK, and he moved over here with his partner some years ago. What I'll do is I'll put details in the description bar below of the property, Willowbrook Park. But I thought I'd come and do an afternoon tea, so I'm a little bit early, so I thought I'd come and check it out. And it's pretty decent size actually, and I think the bathroom is through here, so I'll just take you through. And yeah, so as bathrooms go, nice, huge bath, really huge bath, and obviously the kind of gold theme for this suite kind of goes all the way through. Decent kind of bathroom. But yeah, quite low down bath actually. Right, so that's the bathroom, and they've also got like double doors out onto kind of like a little kind of terrace area. I don't know if I'm allowed out. I'll just see if I can open the door. Oh yeah, it opens. So I'll just take you out. I think I'm allowed to head out. Oh, it's a bit windy. So I will just give you a bit of a layout. So there's a pool just behind us. I don't know if that's for the private residents or the guests. Quite a massive terrace actually, huge terrace, goes all the way along. And I think it's just for this suite. And if you can kind of see kind of the gardens behind me. Really nice laid out, really lovely. But it's so peaceful, really nice. So this is the Blenheim suite, which is kind of like I guess more of a Baroque style, and it's still got the hints of gold, and then this kind of gorgeous kind of aqua blue, very funky wallpaper. I think I kind of prefer this room actually than the other one. This one's actually smaller than the previous suite that I showed you. But I love the colours. I much prefer these colours, and the wallpaper is super funky. And again, I do like blues and kind of aqua, so this kind of suits me more. But again, another kind of chandelier at the top, huge mirror behind me. And also as well, it looks like this kind of leads out to the other kind of terrace that I showed as well. So that's really good. And it's kind of to the corner where the swimming pool is. And there's this really cool furniture. I really like the wallpaper. I did see this actually on the website, but actually seeing it for real is gorgeous. I don't know if it kind of picks up on camera. And I would say the carpet is really plush. It's really kind of bouncy and kind of snug and lovely. But yeah, this suite is definitely smaller than the previous one. But yeah, I think I kind of like this one more. It's got like such a cool vibe. And I think, yes, so there's also a bathroom as well. I will, oh, where's the light switch? Trying to see what I'm doing. Yeah, so this is more of a grey than kind of a caramel bathroom like the previous one. So kind of the bathroom setup, another huge bath, kind of overhead shower. So yeah, kind of high ceilings, really nice. Quite a deep bath. If you guys are interested in staying here, I'll put details about the suites in the description bar below, and also just about the website in general and kind of what they offer. But yeah, it's got like a really calm vibe to it. You are quite near-ish to the motorway. You can't really hear it though. Yeah, don't know, what do you think? Comment below which suite you like. There is another one called Chatsworth Suite, but I think that's kind of a red and gold vibe, but I think someone's staying in there. But yeah, it was really nice, but very much a bit of a change, because the last few afternoon teas in Auckland I've done are pretty much within hotels, whereas this is like a private country estate. So if you kind of want that kind of added vibe, stay the night, kind of go outside and enjoy the countryside, this would be kind of a better option, certainly for the location and kind of the surrounding area. The afternoon tea here is 40 New Zealand dollars, but if you wanted to pay an extra $10, you can get a glass of Prosecco as well. I just went with the standard kind of afternoon tea. They also bring it out on the usual 3-tier stand, and I really like the design and the floral print of the crockery. And at the bottom you've got a mixture of savoury items, so you've got some sandwiches and a pie, and then you have the scones, and at the top you do have some extra pastries. So with the tea choices for the afternoon tea, I decided to go with the Ceylon chai tea, which was really nice and refreshing. So this sandwich is the ham sandwich. It's very dainty, really fresh bread and really quite delicate. Tasted really nice as well. The next sandwich is this cucumber sandwich, and actually really quite traditional for an afternoon tea as well. You quite often get cucumber sandwiches. The last sandwich is the egg sandwich. This is also quite common in an afternoon tea, and I did particularly like this egg sandwich. It was probably the best sandwich of the day, so really tasty. So the last savoury item is this mince beef pie. It's really petite, really quite cute, and it's actually still really nice and warm, which I really liked. And it didn't seem to be too kind of heavy as well, which I think is really important for an afternoon tea. and it's had like this kind of crispy, kind of cheesy top as well, which was really nice. And as you cut into it, you can kind of tell it's filled with a lot of the really quite flavoursome minced beef, which was lovely. For the afternoon tea, you do actually get 2 scones per person, so I had 2 of these plain scones, and it also came with quite an ample amount of jam and fresh cream. The next dessert is this really quite cute raspberry macaron. It's so dainty and smells amazing. I've not even tried it yet, but I really like the strong scent of the raspberry. The last dessert of the day is this lemon tart. Again, it's really dainty, smells amazing, and the pastry is really quite delicate. I really did like this. It was really refreshing as the last dessert of the day. So I've just finished up at the high tea and just popped outside, and I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a rundown of what I thought. So you would have seen earlier in the video I got a chance to kind of look around some of the suites, which was really great, and also some of the surrounding gardens. So as I walked into the high tea, I did have this overwhelming feeling of just peace. It's so relaxing. There's such a nice chilled vibe about the place. It's hard to kind of describe. And yeah, just the host, lovely, really attentive, also had a really nice kind of zen, relaxing kind of vibe about him. He wasn't rushing around, he was very much kind of shaking up on everyone. There was quite a few people for the high tea in the end, so I did kind of cut the high tea footage a bit short just because of the people around, and there was children as well. And it came out on like a 3-tier setup like you would normally expect. There is a bit of a Kiwi vibe to it. So if you're not familiar over in New Zealand, we kind of love our pies. So that wouldn't normally be a staple in the UK for an afternoon tea or kind of high tea, but they did include that, which was a nice little kind of Kiwi touch. And you would have also seen the Zeelong teas that I would have kind of showed you, and you get to pick one. And I think I had the chai. And also, because it was Zeelong tea, actually that was the first afternoon tea I think I did on YouTube. I'll link a card in the corner and in the description bar below of that afternoon tea, but that was kind of like what instigated my playlist for YouTube. So it was really nice to kind of see the Zeelong teas, which is actually quite near from where Willowbrook estate is. I think out of the sandwiches, I preferred the egg one, which was really lovely. And the pie actually was really nice. I wasn't expecting to enjoy the pie because I'm not a massive pie fan, but it was lovely, nice and warm and just kind of petite, so not too heavy. And it was just really delicately kind of laid out. I would say with the scones, I quite like quite crispy, kind of golden scones, and the ones that I had were kind of quite soft. But that's probably more my personal preference, and it was nice to have 2, and they were just the right size, I would say. And the macaron, weirdly enough, the last couple of afternoon teas I've had at the Sofitel and also QT Hotel, they actually had macarons as well. So I would say I like the petiteness of the one that I had today, but I still think the toffee that I had, the toffee macaron in the Sofitel, still wins down. It was still my favourite so far. But really nice. I really would say if you do come here, it would be worthwhile booking a suite and then maybe having, along with your breakfast later on, maybe booking an afternoon tea. It's a bit of a mission to kind of come here depending on where you are for the afternoon tea. I think more convenience-wise, the afternoon teas in the city will probably be more suitable. But if you want the overall vibe of the estate, a relaxing kind of getaway for the weekend, I think it would be like kind of the whole vibe of having high tea, staying in one of the lovely suites, just enjoying the surroundings. I mean, it is kind of pretty much winter in New Zealand at the moment, but it's just got such a nice feeling. The last time I felt like this when I went for an afternoon tea was actually at Goldsborough Hall, which is back in the UK, which is up north, and that had the same feeling. It had kind of extensive gardens and grounds, but the hosts it was really relaxing. You could kind of just chill out. And I think if you did come here, I would say not necessarily come for the high tea specifically, but come here to stay, enjoy the area, do what you want to do around about Hamilton. Also, the botanical gardens are quite nearby here as well. All in all, it was a really nice experience, and yeah, would recommend coming here for like the whole kind of package really, and just relaxing and kind of just putting your feet up, refresh, recharge. I think it would be really nice. But thanks so much for watching the video. If you're interested in any of the other afternoon teas I've got, I'll link the playlist in the card in the corner and in the description bar below. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.